to some breaking news coming in right at the top of the edition. This news coming in from Yemen. This point, Saudi Arabia has reportedly launched airstrikes at a military camp controlled by the UAE-backed separatists. That's the latest coming in. Reportedly, the separatist forces called the Southern Transitional Council, or STC, have reported 7 Saudi airstrikes so far, and they say the attack took place in Yemen's governorate, the Hadhramaut governorate. Yemen's Hadhramaut governorate. And now, as you know, Yemen has been in a state of civil war for over a decade now. In fact, the country is currently divided between multiple warring factions. There are the Houthis, who control the capital and most of the northwest. If you look at the map, there is an internationally recognized government which controls the north-central regions and some coastal areas in the southwest. Now, then you have a huge part of land that's controlled by the STC. The official government and the STC are in an alliance against the Houthis, but the separatist group launched an offensive last month to seize territory from its own ally. And the STC took over the oil-rich Hadhramaut governorate and the neighboring Al Mahra governorate from the internationally recognized government. Saudi Arabia, remember, backs the government and has ordered the STC out of these two regions. Riyadh struck the STC-controlled port city of Mokalla earlier this week. We told you about this. Saudi Arabia said it struck a weapons shipment from the UAE intended for the separatists. Saudi Arabia also told the UAE to withdraw its forces from Yemen, which Abu Dhabi has agreed to, reportedly. In fact, on Thursday, the STC announced that it would allow government forces to enter the regions it has seized so that they could work side by side. But earlier today, the Saudi-backed governor of Hadhramaut said he was launching a camp handover operation. The objective was to take back military camps in Hadhramaut, which were seized by the STC in recent weeks.
We announce to the public that what is taking place today comes within the framework of an organized operation with limited objectives and a clearly defined course, dubbed the Camp Handover Operation. It is an operation of positioning aimed at the peaceful and orderly transfer of control of military sites, directed exclusively at camps and military positions.
In fact, the governor had insisted that this operation was not a declaration of war against the STC and that it would be peaceful. But now the STC says that it is facing Saudi airstrikes. And we are keeping a closer eye on the latest coming in. This is the news coming in from the region at this point. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.